I was never a great fan of border closures anyway. This is something that was a unique Australian contribution to pandemic management. If anyone knows the United States, can you imagine New York and New Jersey closing their borders to each other and stationing soldiers in the Lincoln and Holland tunnels or on Washington Bridge?
Yeah.
Well, of course it couldn't happen, and it didn't happen anywhere else in the United States. And as far as I know, Canadian provinces, who are in most respects more similar to Australian states than American states, they didn't ban their citizens from travelling to other states. I found the idea that you needed a visa to come home from Tasmania, if you'd been to Melbourne or Sydney, and that you'd have to line up for up to half an hour outside in the cold in the middle of winter in order to have your visa processed by our version of Border Force. To me, to use a phrase I don't like very much, that seemed almost un-Australian. And I'm glad we're not doing that anymore, and I support the government's decision to do it. And, it may have been popular to keep the borders closed. That doesn't necessarily mean it was right. And, you look at Western Australia, and they're getting Omicron cases anyway, as is New Zealand.
I think they're going to be in a world of hurt, Western Australia, when they open. Now, if you look back, and we're all experts in hindsight, let's face it, the border's opening on the 15th, the horse bolted, it's gone. So therefore, we're going to move forward, and I believe we are moving forward. It's just the way it has to be now, and we just must be prepared to live with that, however we live.